Virgo, how you doing? So I'm hearing, unless you're watching, which I have, which is 9 Perfect Strangers on Prime. What a fantastic show. That will make you laugh, triggered, and like cry, laugh, and all sorts of stuff. But I'm hearing be well. Be well. So like a be well centre, that's it, or be wells, like book wells, or something to do with a book, or a bookworm, or be wells, okay? Or from Wales. Someone from Wales. So yeah, so from Wales or Welsh. So I'm definitely hearing, hold on, like Wales or Welsh or down Wells. So here, there's a seaside here, and it's called Wells. So it might be like going to the sea or something like that, or crabbing. So you could be, so you could be dealing with a Cancerian or life path number 7. Because I'm hearing, well, we're going down Wells crabbing. Well, if you was from Britain and you was to just quickly go somewhere, it's a bit like a little seaside resort. It's not huge. It's just kind of like and then you go crabbing. So I really am picking up, say, the moon, which would be yourselves at 9. So you can be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Okay, for a lot of you. If you haven't seen this channel before, stick with it. We do a few weird intergalactic messages of me just giving you a load of names and weird shit. And then basically we look into here. So I'm also hearing Charlotte. New deck also. Charlotte's Web, a spider, arachnophobia, someone's got a phobia around spiders, or arachnid, or Iraq, someone that could be for Iraq, or it could be, okay. There's a lot, it came up in yours where I said it was possible shooting, but I don't want to go too much into that because that was a lot to do around Biden and things, okay, but you'll have to watch you'll have to know the channeled messages that I've been doing and watching the readings and keeping up with the channel there. Okay, but it started off with yours, and then it was also in Libra, and then also Scorpio, and which is Biden is a Scorpio, and that's why it was in both of the Capricorn readings. Okay, so that was conclusion of a lot. So yeah, 9, obviously 9, 11, blah blah blah. Scorpio 4. Okay. Anyway, let's come out of some messages for you, because I'm hearing be wells or book wells, or like, because I'm also hearing, okay, have you got anything for me? So. Have you got anything for me? Why am I hearing that? Have you got anything for me? Have you got anything that you want to tell me? Basically. So I'm hearing, well, tell her about it. So somebody is going to someone that's called her and telling her. So I don't know if it's another channel or if it is something to do with, I'm going to go over and tell her and tell her. So there's a lot of telling. So what I'm getting is that, well, this has been going around for a long time. People like spreading rumours or lies, and you've basically just got this all up in your family and soul group. It's because it was in a Piscean reading, and I'm still picking up the same kind of energy here around, like, see, this is what really annoys me, is people that get involved with other tarot card readers that come back to me and tell me about other tarot card readers, and then they go back to them and tell them about another tarot card reader. And I said this in so many. If you're watching other tarot card readers, which you would do, please do not come here or also go to other tarot card readers and mention my name. I really would appreciate that, okay, because I know for a fact that other tarot card readers, they do not want to be hearing my name on their channel either, okay? So if you're all wondering why it may be pissing people off behind the camera, myself and also others, it's because none of us actually really want people mentioning other people's channels on other people's channels, okay? So if you have this in your placement and you have a YouTube channel, okay, and people are coming up and probably say, I don't know, mentioning my channel, you're all getting pissed off, same as me, right? So that kind of thing. So I'm sorry, it is a message there. So for people that keep messaging me and all that kind of stuff about other channels, I really don't mind. I would rather just kind of like stay as I am, me, Kurt Cobain, really, to be honest with you. Okay, all greatest. I wish everybody the best of luck. But I have had so much flack over people keep telling me what other channels are doing, and do I know of all of these other channels? Of course I fucking do. Right? So whatever it is to do around other people's YouTube channels, please just don't hound them with saying your names and stuff and other people's channels on their channel, unless they're welcoming of it. But if you don't get much of a great response, it's probably because they don't really want that hassle, okay? So I don't know, there's a very strange fucking message there. So, I don't know. I'm hearing a lot of tit for tat though, a lot of people going around. So this is obviously in your life. So I would say, Virgo, family karma, family drama, tit for tat. You said this, I said that. I went back there and told them because you said Emily, Melissa, Maria, Matilda, anybody beginning with M, Julian, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Julian, all those, M's and J's, okay? So they're all here, and I can just see this North Star energy. So I'm looking at Leo and Aquarius. And I'm hearing like this, okay, I'm going to go and tell them that you said this, and I'm going to go over and tell them that you said that. And it's kind of like that. Some of this might be like, I can't get on, Okay, so they're saying this might have something to do around Facebook or something like that, and I can't get on their channel anymore. Well, they said channel. I was going to say Facebook, so I don't know. Is this a YouTube? Well, why can you not get on someone's YouTube channel? Of course you can, because it's public. So what? Can you not get on someone's chat? Chatters, the name Chatters. I don't know. These are very strange, man. You always get these very fucking weird energies in the background there that I always seem to pinpoint for you, Virgo, as a message. Because I was going to say Facebook, because I can't get on there, because the only things that you can really block people out from are like Facebook. So some of these messages are coming through as weird fucking messages around like people wanting to block people out on their YouTube channels, but they can't. So you can block a person out from the chat. That's the only reason why I'm thinking this is something to do with around chat. Like fucking, you know, when I put these out and I'm doing this and people chat. So that kind of thing, right? Mentioning channels and stuff like that, or I don't know, other people's channels. I don't know, make your own. But like, I don't know, it's a message there for you, so it's probably winding someone up, right? But then I'm also hearing, well, I can't get on there and I need you to go and tell them because I can't. So is this someone like, well, I want to ask them out, but I can't ask them out because I need you to go and ask them for me? Or I can't get through to them because they've blocked me and I need you to phone them up or ask them because I've been blocked. Some weird energy here of like, well, I've been blocked and I can't ask them and I need you to go over and ask them. So is this where this is to do with like phone numbers and blocked energies of like Facebook or like, I don't know, Messenger or some of the energies that have been coming up through the readings is around like, okay, I've got a very fucking controlling narcissistic ex or mother-in-law and they have to have access to the children. It's come up through other readings. They have to have access through the children. I don't want to speak to my ex, so here's a phone, little one. There's your dad's number. If they want to ring, you can just ring them, but leave me out of it. That kind of thing, right? So I'm hearing that kind of thing ring. So something to do around a 7, which would be a Cancerian also, or a life path number 7. Or it is, like I said, it's something to do with around a ring, which would be married. So someone that's married already and you're in a complete and utter fucking bind. Or something that you found someone but they're already married. It's kind of like, well, I found this person but they're already married. Or they're already taken. Okay, so something like that. Or they've already taken my child. And you've got like court conspiracies and shit like that going on for your energy of like a conspiracy. So you really could be dealing with someone like a Sagittarius or a Taurus placement. And there seems to be conspiracies. Okay, not saying that they all are, but it's just the people that I physically know of those placements are. Okay, sorry, it's just born into them, into their, well, through my lessons. Through my lessons, the two people that I find very much into conspiracies are Taurus and Sagittarius. 100%. Everybody, sorry. Everybody in my life that I know is a Sagittarius, Taurus, they're all into conspiracies. A majority of them, and this is God's honest truth, a lot of them, they're all against COVID vaccinations. All of them. It doesn't matter. I don't mind what people do. I'm just saying that all of the people that I know that all are like that, they're all Sagittarius, Taurus. All of them. They are. Okay, so you've got some kind of like weird energy around COVID vaccinations. I've had both of mine. I'm very proud of it. Yes, go people that have been vaccinated. Oh, that's going to put a target on my head, right, Biden? Oh dear, target is here. So something to do with target practice or targeting. Target. So this came up through the channel messages of Capricorn, which was a pink teddy bear, and target. Okay, bear world. So that might be Bookwell's Bear World. Bearwald? Is that a name or a place? Bookwell, Bearwald? Something? I don't know. Bearwald? Bowled. Bowel. Disembowel him. What's that? Disembowelment. So someone has a problem with like fluctuation, like bowel movements. So I'm picking up. So someone could have like, I don't know, gas hypertension or something. Like, pops off quite a lot, right? Because I'm hearing so I don't know what that is, like disembowelment. So what you into like when they shove a tube in and they kind of like caloric irrigation or whatever. Well, that's on the land, but when they shove it, you know, in places and you kind of like have everything sucked out. Because, well, somebody wants to suck somebody, or you're having something sucked out. I don't know. I need this sucking out. Sucky sucky, someone from China maybe. But like, I need this sucky sucky sucking out. Somebody wants to suck on something. I just don't know what it is, but it could be also duck. Peking duck, Peking duck. So like, I want to suck on the duck. Why would you want to suck duck? Were you eating it? Suck duck. unless his name's Doug, or Douglas, or Bob, or Rob, I want to suck. Somebody wants to suck on someone. I don't know what that is, because I'm hearing suck on that. If you want to suck on something, suck on that. So, I really don't know what that's for, but Scorpio. Scorpio is in your energy. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. Okay, they're saying 3 Scorpios. There's a Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio in my life, and a Scorpio with a Scorpio. Oh man, this has got to be putchy all day. A Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio with a Scorpio and a Scorpio in their chart with a Scorpio, and they've got Scorpio and they've got Scorpio and they've got Aries, Scorpio, Aries, Scorpio, Scorpio, Aries, Scorpio, Aries. What the fuck is that? A weird triangulation of fucking bollocks? Taurus? But like, I keep hearing like, but they've got Scorpio, and if I've got Scorpio and they're a Scorpio and this is a Scorpio, then Jesus Christ, they must be Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. Fuck knows. Y'all dealing with a Scorpio by any chance? I don't know. Or an Aries? Aries or Scorpio? What's making any sense? None. You could be dealing with a Libra or the Nun. Doesn't make any sense. Probably if you're doing rituals and shit like that, it ain't going to make any sense because you're going to put dark magic into your own fucking head. Like I told everybody, positive affirmation, not learning about anything that is narcissistic. If you learn about narcissism, you're thinking about narcissism. Okay, if you're thinking that there is black magic, you will think about black magic. If you think about doing anything to get rid of your karma, you will be thinking of the karmic. You'll be talking about the karmic. If you're thinking about doing anything to get rid of your awakening, you are wasting your fucking time and you're actually brainwashing yourself there. Okay? So anything to do with rituals and all shit like that, it's all make-believe bollocks of people that think that they're open people, but they're actually not. They're actually making it worse. Okay? So, I don't know. Do what you like. But it's in your conduit. Steve's really not here. It's just a voice from beyond. Okay? So take it as you will. Leave it or don't. I don't know. Leanne, Lee. I'm leaving it. I'm leaving it. I'm going to leave. I'm definitely going to leave. I'm telling you I'm going to leave. So someone is leaving. Leaving. Oh, okay. I've left. So the person that was leaving is actually either one leaving, or by the time they read this, they'll be gone. Dear John. There you go. John, Julian, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine. I've already gone. I've already signed the document. I'm gone. This person is the fastest cake on earth, and they're out, bruv. That's the end. This is the end, beautiful friends. Jim Morrison, Jim, Jelly and Juice and Justin, Jackie, Jasmine. My only friend, the end. Somebody slept with a friend and they realised that it wasn't a friend, and they made a lover out of a Gemini, and it isn't a friend and it isn't a lover. I don't know, something to do with like slept with a friend. A friend of a friend. I slept with a friend of my friend's friend. Really? Someone slept with quite a few. That's what I'm picking up. Once who missed the food night at 9 and got drunk and slept with a few. Oh dear. Somebody could have been with a friend or done a drunken call or slept with someone or something like that, or something of a drunken moment. And I done something, I shouldn't have done it, but I did do it because I was drunk and I had enough. So I done it. So, I don't know, you got some kind of like drunken call text, slept with the person here. What else were they saying? Yeah, it's gone. Gone. Scott. The name's Scott. Gone. Someone ghosted someone here, or just about to. Yeah, they're gone. Sorry, but no, I am gone, and I am scone for good. Just don't bluff. Just please do not come back to my channel next month saying that, yeah, I'm going, I'm gone, I told you, and then the next month, yeah, I know, I walked away. Yeah, then the next month, yeah, I know, I walked away. Yeah, then fuck, bro, just keep walking, but forget it. You know, there's some people, they do like to constantly tell people, yeah, I know, I walked away ages ago. Well, then that's not your reading. If you walked away a long time ago, then all you need to do is drop your own ego, stand out your own way, and realise that you have fucking left. Right? It's just that some people like to be in denial that they've left, but they haven't. You know, I can sniff it a mile out. I'm a Scorpio rising. So don't bullshit yourself. You've either left or you're in. You're either gonna or you're not. Libra, stop sitting there with your fucking balls in your hand just thinking, well, am I leaving or am I not leaving? No, I'm leaving. I swear I'm leaving. Okay, so you know you're leaving, so you've left, right? So I'm hearing, yeah, no, I'm leaving. I'm leaving Lee. Well, thank fuck, Elijah. After all of these years, maybe you might actually stick with your word here. Right? Because don't be a loyal, stupid person remaining loyal to a person that isn't loyal to you. Okay? So, no, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. No, I definitely am. I'm leaving on a jet plane as well. Someone's buying themselves a ticket on a jet plane. Good for you. Somebody could be in Spain or going to Spain. Someone's also going to complain. Get look with that one. No, I've got a complaint to make. No, I've got a complaint to make. No, I'm not happy. I'm complaining and complaining and complaining and complaining. Well, if you're moaning about other people being in your life and you're complaining, then why the fuck is it that you're there, not them? If you've got a complaint to make about a person, then why are you there? And I don't mean the other person. No, I'm not on about where people go on about their karmics. I'm on about if you have complaints to make, then why are you there? Because if you're there, then stop complaining. Because, sorry, again, I'm a tube. So what I'm hearing, look at me as Whoopi Goldberg, basically. I have fucking no idea what I'm saying. Right? So something really isn't making any sense. It's around a 2 or a Libra. Okay? Doesn't make any sense. Any money? Can't make any money, can't make any sense of it. I don't know, it's all I keep hearing. I cannot make a fucking lick of sense out of any of that. Some of you are just all spiritual jargoned up yourself. And again, anybody else, please, I do not, sorry, I'm not complaining. I do not want to hear spiritual gang stalking. I cannot stand that word. Gang stalking. Where on earth did that jargon come from? Gang stalking. I do not want to hear that word, gang stalking. Please do not, because trust me, if you do not want to see my bad side, do not say gang stalking. Okay? But like, fuck, bruv. I don't know. Some of you are just completely and utterly jargoned up with spiritual shit. You're like jargoned up with it all and like, I don't know, just like equivotably spiritually lost your fucking mind. I'm being honest, Virgo, I'm sorry. If you're not, I'll really hope you're in. I don't know, something around a Pisces. If you're not, I don't know. But half of you, you need an exorcism, or you need like, you know, you need counselling. Not spiritual counselling, you need physical counselling. Because, you know, if there's any trauma and stuff like that, traumatic energy, and you're full of trauma and addiction and fucking narcs and everything else, you need counselling. The spiritual person can't help you with all of that. It would stress me out. Right? So, like, you know, a lot of people, they don't realise, no, there's an answer to this in the tarot. No, there isn't. You've probably had it. Right? If you've had children and marriages and traumatic experiences of PTSD, you need a counsellor. You need some time off. Right? You definitely don't be doing like fucking spiritual rituals to believe that a spiritual ritual is going to get rid of PTSD, trauma, drug addiction and everything and all of the above of that. That a ritual is going to help you? No, of course it's not. It's because you've missed the gravy train. Because you need actual counselling. Okay? Sorry, but I mean, I'm honest. Y'all know me. You know, I'm here to actually try and help. You know, a lot of people, they float around believing that a spiritual question is answered by tarot, when a lot of the times, if there's trauma, drug addiction, children, divorce, PTSD and trauma, people start to look into, well, I need to educate myself up on narcissism. Well, when you're doing that, what are you going to be like educating yourself in? Narcissism. Right? So you're going to be thinking about what? Narcissism. Right? If you're cross-watching and you get pissed off because the other person's with another person, what are you going to get? Pissed off. Right? Because you're watching a general reading of numbers. Right? So, I don't know, there just seems to be a hell of a lot of confusion all up in your reading, Virgo. And I can't pinpoint where the fuck you are in the reading. You know, I can't. Right? Which means paradox of energies of numbers. Right, so if you're following other people and then you're coming back here, you're really not going to fucking understand me. And that's where I can get it because I'm advanced within numerology. Well, not numerology. It doesn't even fucking matter about numerology. It's a number. It's a number. Okay. That's why you can watch all 12 signs, really. But like, you know, it doesn't fucking matter. Oh, I'm not going to go into it. It's just, man. You know, I've even seen people that are, I know of you, copying certain things. Just don't worry about it. Let's see. Anyway, Virgo, how you doing? Sorry, why do I always come across as if I hate Virgo and then Virgos think that I hate them? Of course I don't. What do you taste like? If I ate you, you would know that, right? That's what we say in the UK. We don't say, oh, I ate you. Eat you. Oh, I can eat you alive. I'm sorry, but I just keep picking up that someone here is literally batshit crazy. Like, I don't know. I can't pick up on you, like, just like, oh, like, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't have to be all of you. You know, don't watch a Virgo reading and think, well, yeah, that's definitely me. I don't know. Someone that's just like bipolar or fucking got some weird stuff going on up in one's head there. So I don't know. I mean, is it control and narcissism? Is it PTSD? You know, I don't know. Hopefully your tarot is going to say something different, Virgo. But yeah, it's not, obviously it's really not for all of you. Like, I can't come on here and read all of you all at once, you know. So you have to take whatever messages they are when I do a star sign. Take it as it is. Come as you are. Kurt Kabang. Kurt. Come correct or piss off. That's what I can hear. You either come right or you don't. Right. Some of you are just going through Groundhog Day and doing the same thing, which is life. Virgo. So, what messages have we got from Virgo, please, for this week? For the first week of Virgo. Call in occupants. You could be dealing with a Pisces, number 12. The Hangman. Patience. Inaction. Like I said, this is inaction. So this is probably Chuck Norris, was it? I don't know, Norris. Or Emily, Emila, Melissa, Maria, Matilda, or M, or E's, or Steve's. Steve's are good. Steve's are good. Is ever Steve's are good. Somebody's on drugs, on Molly, or you've got a dog called Molly, or there's Molly and there's drug addiction here within this, I feel, for a lot of you. Because I'm hearing E's are good. So E's are good, and he is. He's a good one, he is. I don't know, unless it's E's, ecstasy, drug addiction, past life trauma. Well, not past life trauma, just traumatized by your past, for a lot, I feel, here. Some of you can't work out whether you're on fucking planet Mars or the moon. That's God's honest truth. It's like, well, I'm just in suspended animation, just waiting to find out whether I'm just stuck with this person for the rest of my fucking life, hung up on them. I just don't know what to do. Did they ghost me? Would they hang up? If I was to see them, speak to them, talk to them, would they hang up on me? Did they ghost me? Why? Why am I so hung up on this person? Right? Because it can mean that, you know, or why did I get hook up? Which means that I hooked up with someone, hook, line and sinker. You really could be dealing with the Pisces. Right? But, like, I'm so hung up on them that they're so addictive, and I don't know why that I'm still so hung up on my past energy. But it can also be I'm so addicted to this person because they hung up on me. Right? Because I'm also hearing hung up, hook up. Right? Which means that somebody could have hooked up in a third party, and that third party that someone hooked up with and had a hook, line and sinker kind of moment, which would mean like a one night stand or something, that hook, line and sinker has the same placement of 3, which means that they have a life path 3, your 2 life paths add up together as a 3, or you are, because you're fucked. Sorry, Virgo, but like, you know, somebody here from the past or present could have hooked up with someone, and now they're watching it thinking, well, no, this is my ex, when really it's also still the same person that you're dealing with that has a placement of, say, Pisces, within their Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter or North Node. And I think I come out with this one in another reading where I said somebody went, and it was in a Pisces reading. There you go. It was. I'm now recollecting. Somebody here ran off to somebody here, and then they went back to their ex, got ghosted by their ex, and then by the time they got back here, this person found out that they had a hookup with someone else, but because they slept with that person, it put this person off for life. Where they're kind of like, nah, bruv, I know that you've slept with another person because you slept with your ex, and if you did, I don't really want to stir that custard. So if you did, and you have, well then you're hung up on me and them. Or Emily, Melissa, Maria, Matilda. So it's kind of like, well, yeah, but why am I still hung up on you? So it's kind of like this fear of rejection now that someone has, because they realise that they may have made the actual mistake of their life. That they realise that the person that I actually physically try to do a 180, but I got reversed and slingshot back from the past. It's kind of like I ran off from a 3 over to here, slept with someone on a hookup, or has got drunk doing some kind of like stupid shit when I shouldn't have done, and I got drunk. And then I went drunk, and then the person that I drunk called and said, alright, you want to come around for a sleepover? And they said, yeah, I'll come over for a sleepover. Let's get it on. And they did, and then it was the fastest cake on earth, which was a scone. So the person says, thanks very much for the one night stand, but I'm gone. And they did go, sorry, just listen. And they could work at Tesco, I don't know, or Mexico, or Texican. I'm a Texican, you know. I don't know, a text from Mexico. But like, as then I come back here, and now I've got fear of rejection of not knowing, because I've done a 180, but basically I got slingshot back straight from the past. And my karma rebounded me because I went on a rebound. I went on an expedition of, I went on a spiritual expedition of like finding out the fact that I was really just hooking up with someone just for a joke, or like I really just trying to get over my past of sleeping with another person. But then I realised that what I was is still in denial of being pulled back to my past, because I was suppressing all of the feelings and emotions trying to sleep with another person. Realised that don't fucking work. Right? So because I slept with another person, now I've been slingshot back to the past that I can't get rid of, because what was I? In Danielle, Dan, Julian, Jason, anybody beginning with D, D's nuts, probably sucking on D's nuts, I don't know. Or like got slingshot back to another person that has the same placement, and now I should have gone to Specsavers, because I could be cross-eyed. Right, so target. Right, so that's what I'm picking up through one brand new deck of card that I have fucking barely, well, I've not seen this card before, bruv, but that's what y'all got. Is there anything that's going on? I got absconded, I got abandoned, I got ran out on, because I went to somebody, slept with them, and they ran out on me, and now I'm either one, hooked up on my future that doesn't want me, or the past is not hung up on me, but I'm hung up on them and them. Someone here is just like suspended in animation of fuck all. Sorry, that's what I can hear. Right, I really can hear that, Virgo. I mean, y'all got great sense of humour, right? Don't look at me as a target. But, yeah. Why do I keep looking at these lines? It could be Leo or Aquarian. But I'm looking at these lines here. When you look at it from my perspective, it says Joe or love. Something to do with love. I don't know, but it's backwards because it's L-O. Low. Logan? Someone that drives a Shogun? Or Low? Someone Low. Gary Lowe? Oh, who was that used to play darts? Target. Something to do around like Taurus. But or Jim, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine. But I'm also picking up, what was his name? Any British people out there that used to watch darts? John Lowe. Can anybody remember John Lowe? John Lowe. Oh, this is also a John Doe as well, and it's also a Gia John letter. Gia John. By the time I redesigns, I'll be gone. Gia John. Or like Gia John. Gia John? Gianna. Morgana, Anna, Pollyanna, right, Pollyanna? But like, here's John. I've just wanted to say that I've wrote these lines to you to say that by the time you read them, I'll be gone. So I can hear, Virgo. Absconded. Suspended in animation. Somebody has got a really nice pair of thongs or a pair of suspenders. That's what I can hear. Or the name Spencer Okay, Spencer. Mr. Grimsdale, Mr. Spencer. Spencer. Spen. Pen. Penny. Penny Lane. Denny. Denny Lane. Suspended. Somebody's got a nice pair of suspenders. I don't know. I could just remember being in the suspenders. Okay, this might be... It was a TV program, the suspenders, was it? I can remember being in the suspenders. This came up in one of the last readings, but it was on Patron. That was it, and it was Michael Aspel. Can anybody remember? And it was the red book. And it was like, can you remember I used to be a friend of yours back in, like, and they used to do a British... This is an old story, and it's coming up in your reading, so just go with the story and then figure out what it is that it relates to you. It was a television program, right? And they used to come on, and it used to be like a bunch of people all sitting in the audience, and then a rich person or someone that was on the famous on the TV, right? Or Stevie or Steve. But they used to be like on the TV, and they also sit there, and then Michael Aspel would come down with a big red book, and he would open it up, and he would say, okay, like David Schwimmer or whatnot, blah, 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 and so on and so forth and whatnot. And yeah, it's like, can you remember this person? Right? And they would sit there like that, and they would hear a voice, and he would come on the microphone in the background, can't see him. Yeah, I used to be a friend of yours back in 1956, and blah, 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 and can you remember whatever it was? And he would be like, fuck, I can't remember that name. Can you remember that name? It's like, oh no, I can remember that name. It's Dave. Right? And then he'd say, who do you think it is? And then he would say, and then they would come out and he would say, oh fuck, bruv, I haven't seen you in forever. Trevor, Tracy, Treacle, Tiana, Tara. Right? But like, that kind of message of like, it might have been a friend or someone that you spoke to, but you've... See, this came up in a reading. I spoke to you and I know you, but I haven't seen you before. Like, someone's speaking to someone, but they haven't actually seen the person. Like, they don't know what they look like. Loads of people do this. They don't know what the person looks like. Like, I don't know what you look like. Somebody's constantly in the dark. It's got to be a Virgo, which is yourselves. Oh, I don't know what on earth that means. Let's see. Virgo, or life path 9, or anybody that matches up with that energy of 9. 2 life paths, add them together. What do they come up with? The first 9, that's this reading. Virgo. So the 6 of Cups. So you're in a relationship. Woohoo! Congratulations. And this is where everyone says, no, I'm not. Oh yeah, Pisces. Someone's caught up in a knot. I'm caught up on the Pisces. I'm hung up on the Pisces. Someone is hung up on this Piscean energy. Or it's Capricorn, Gemini. 6. But I'm not going to tell you about the 4 elements of life within tarot cards. Okay? You have to follow the videos that have been done for the last fucking ages. Okay. Yeah, I'm also hearing elemental child, which is T-Rex, Tatiana. Some of you have got children. Anyway, some of you are in a relationship. You're in a relationship. Everything's great. Everything is great in a relationship. For you guys that it's not, you're hung up on a person here. Like, I'm just hung up with them and on them, or I just hung up on them. You see, I'm also hearing that. I'm hung up on you, but you just hung up on me. Right? So you just hung up. Why did you just hang up? Hannah? Or why did you just hang up? Let's see. Virgo. The Fool. The balancing act. You really could also be dealing with possible Libra energy, but the Fool. Freedom. Because I want to be free. I want to do what I want to do. So I am in a relationship for a lot of you here. But it's kind of like, well, I'm just anticipating. I'm eager to get going. I'm eager to get this started. Like, I am so eager. Igor? Somebody do it. Igor? See, why do I keep hearing I'm so eager but ignored? why does everybody just fucking ignore me? Well, welcome to my life, Virgo. But why does everybody just seem to ignore me? Like, I just seem to be there, and people walk by, but they just don't never really notice that I'm there. Well, if you're a Pisces, then welcome to fucking a Pisces life. Just me. You can be there all the time. The only thing I ever get asked for, really, this is the truth, is advice. I can even be asked to go to things, and when I get to things, the only things that I really ask for whilst there is counselling and advice. That's the only things that I'm ever really asked for. Therapy, and I've done it to so many people. I make them cry, right, at parties and stuff. I end up spending the majority of my time. I can't help it. It's born within me to do that. But then I'm always kind of like, oh, wow, you're so good at this. Yeah, right. And then everybody goes off enjoying themselves, and I sit there like a spare prick at a wedding, like, you know, I'm not one of those people like Steve, you know, I really missed you, mate. I haven't seen you in ages, blah, blah, blah. You know, do you want to go out? Just me and you, you know, just we're going to go out for the day, blah, blah, blah. I've missed you as a friend, all that kind of stuff. That kind of thing. I don't get that, ever. Fuck, I don't never get that. Like, I never have any friends that really ring me up and say, Steve, I enjoy your time, blah, blah, blah. I really want, you know, to spend some time with you because you're my friend, right? I fucking never get that, bruv. I always get asked to go to things certain times, but the majority of the time there is, 2's company and 3's a crowd. If there's just me and someone, I'm great. If it's me and someone else in a friendship, I can't do it. Because every time there is me being that 3 number, right, do I always be the one that ends up sitting in the back seat of the car, just looking out the fucking window, while there's 2 people there gabbing and talking and gabbing and talking, and I just kind of like sit there and just like, fuck it, I won't bother, honestly. And I just kind of like, I'll just go along with the day, really not saying anything, just sit there listening to people, being an introvert, and then I'm kind of like, right. So yeah, if you're like that, that might be because you're the opposite sign to myself, which is a Pisces. Okay, so you could even be a Pisces descendant here for a lot of you. Yeah. I mean, obviously a lot of you, you're always spiritually ascending. What can I tell you that's of any fucking fact? Well, you should be in a relationship here. And if you're not, the other person could be. Virgo. What's Virgo got coming up, please? Virgo, please, for the first week of September. Virgo. There's fucking David Bowie again. Bum, bum, bum. David Bowie. So, spying, changeable, actor. Don't just act as if you don't have feelings for me. I know you do. That's what I'm hearing. Look, there's no point pretending. I know that you have feelings for me. I know because I can see it. It's because I know you. It is. It's kind of like I know you so well. Like I know you that well. This has got to be someone that you've known or you do know. But like I know you that well that I know what you really do feel and I know who you really are. That's what I can hear. Because I really do keep hearing that analogy of that message through the Michael Aspel thing, right? I know you and I have known you for that long, so I know exactly what you do and what you don't do and when you do it. And then it's kind of like this surprise energy of like, here's Virgo back on the scene, right? Here's John, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine. And here I am now back on the scene. And I want to know if you're seeing anyone. I can also hear that. I am back on the scene and I want to come back on the scene, but I don't know if you're seeing anyone. That's what I'm hearing for a person. Like I want to come back on the scene, but I don't know if you are seeing someone or not. And it is around a Pisces. 3. And I want to come back and do a Jackson 5 and I'll be there. But I want to be there and I want to be around Mel, C, Melanie, Melissa, Maria, Matilda, NEMs. But like I want to be back on the scene, but I don't know if you're seeing anyone. So it's kind of like this, where, because these might not mean communication. If you're not in a relationship here, there's this possibility of wanting to know if someone is in a relationship, because the 3 will always communicate with third energies, okay, with fucking anybody in life, you know. So I want to know if you are still hung up on that person from the past. I kind of want to know if you're still thinking about them or feeling about them, or I actually want to know if you're not thinking or seeing anyone, and if you're not, then do you want to Danny, Glover, Dan, Dalian, Juice and Jason, Justin, Jasmine, Jackie, or Mel, Gibson, Mel, Melanie, Melissa, Maria. Do you wanna? Well, I want to know if you're seeing anyone, or I want to know if you have or are. Oh, fucked if I know. You're confusing me already. There's your reading so far, Virgo. These are going to be different, because when I clarify them, I don't know, I've actually really enjoyed using these new cards and starting to clarify them, because I'm coming up with a lot of soulmate type sort of readings, really. Spiritual connections just lately. The bright future, so I don't know. Anyway, future's bright. Yeah, so if you want to join, you can. It is only the full access bundle. I was only supposed to do these over there, that's why I may not have time to do them all, and some of them may just go over there, I'm not sure, but I'm just going to do a load of readings and bungle them out, okay? But yeah, if you want to join, you can. It's the full access bundle only, okay? You can find the video that explains everything below. If you've already joined, don't follow the link, follow your app. Follow the app that you downloaded. If you haven't joined, then the link is provided below for you to join, but you obviously get shitloads more when you're on the full access bundle, and this is also one of them, okay? So yeah, and then on the next one that we do, we're going to look into thoughts and feelings also from and towards your partner or your new people, but that'll be the next one after this, okay? So thanks very much, I really do appreciate it, Virgo, and I will see you soon.